They say it's the mute button once again. It's Thursday, right? Good morning to the grind. Good morning to the grind. Good morning. Wake up and win. Wake up and get it. Get up and grind. Get up and get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Good morning. We get another opportunity to get up. It chose us for a reason, for a purpose. We may not know, but today again, we get a chance to get up, put the best foot forward for what we want in our lives, man. And that's the only thing I know that we can do. Nothing works but to work. This is the Grindology101 virtual podcast where we get up, encourage, motivate, inspire, and give a committed effort to start the day off on a good foot. I'm KeJohnna Owens. I'm your host, and it's going to be another amazing day. You're already up. Salute yourself. Give gratitude. Give thanks. Today is a new day. I don't know what happened yesterday. We know what's going on around the world, so what are we going to do about it? So today, as we continue to just motivate and encourage, I was moved to have a topic this morning on, if it's easy, everybody would do it. We've all heard it before. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's easy to say. And that's the easy cop-out, too. Everybody would do it. Yeah, it's tough. But this is when you separate yourself, when you do the work that others aren't willing to do. You'll eventually live a life that others haven't earned. It's inevitable. That's the only way that the whole deal could work. So good morning to you. Looking great. The key man grind successfully. And I thank you, sir. For all of you that may not know Roscoe Lee Owens, it is the DNA of the grind. My daddy out there making it happen, helping people secure legacies, and a true grindologist. And I thank him for the tenacity he gave to me. So, hey, who gets to salute the dad on international media? Man, that's amazing right there. As we think about today, though, if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? If it was easy, everybody would be driving the B's and everything else, right? If it was easy. Because nobody wants, well, it's not nobody, and it's not everybody, right? But generally, we don't want to do the work that it takes or the work that it takes to put ourselves in a better position. Meaning, okay, well, work starts at 9. If I get there at 8:30, you know what? Set up my desk, make sure I'm straight, get my mind and spirit and whole being into what I got to do so I can bring the best of myself. And over time, guess what? Somebody sees it. And if they don't, because everywhere you go, you are always the only person that's there. Now, I'm talking about here on earth. You bring out the Bible and everything, absolutely. Our Lord and Savior is there with you. I'm talking about everything that you experience in this world, the decisions you make, the free will that you have to choose to decide how you want to operate in it. Every outcome you've ever experienced is because of the decisions that we make while we're in the experience. For ladies, International Women's Month, you continue to run into the same guys. His name is Joe, James, Earl, Paul, Christian, and everything else in between. But it's the same person in a different name, in a different embodiment, in a different scenario. But it ends up to the same situation, abuse, neglect, or all the gamut of the same thing. But it's always you. Guys, same thing. Girl, go down the rabbit hole, into the trap. You're off cue. Their name is Keisha, Rochelle, Demita, and everybody else each time, but it's the same person. We have to start to look inside of ourselves and say, you know what? Yeah, if it was easy, everybody would do it. But how can we transition to say, well, I did it the hard way, and now I afford my life to live a certain way? What about that? Man, chiming in, my main man out there, C. Parker, I see, man. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the support each and every morning out there doing your work all over the country, own your own business, driving the truck, delivering the goods, making it happen. Stuff is happening, the news is happening, but you are making it happen. Are you that kind of person? That's the kind of people that we read about. Those are the kind of people that we buy the T-shirts. Those are the kind of people that make it to the NBA, the NFL, and the NFL in your league. What game are you playing? What team are you on? What value do you bring? What place do you work at? What do they say about you when you're not there? Or do they say that you do the work? Do they say that you do more? Do they say that you do just enough? Because most times we will do just enough to get paid, to not get fired, and they'll pay just enough so we don't quit. What kind of living is that? What about putting yourself in a position where you had no limit except for your own? That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to blast from the past. It's also Thursday, so it's Throwback Thursday a little bit here. I'm going to go back in the past, and I'm going to share a message from a young man who continues to share the same message. And I'm going to talk about consistency. And when we talk about doing the work that others aren't willing to do, it's not an instant, oh man, you blew up. You hear that all the time. I see you. I wake up in the morning, you're on TV, on the podcast, and all this kind of stuff. You know, you do marketing, you got travel business, y'all. And listen, it's been a lot of work and a lot of hard days to get to a point to be able to speak well, to be able to meet the right people, to be able to be the right person that people want to meet. You ever think about that? And do you continue to share the same message? So when people say at first, why are you doing that? And you're doing that to a degree that's unlike any other. You're excited, you're motivated, you fired up. You know, not that first 90 days, first 30 days, happy to be here type stuff. I'm talking about consistently for years to be the same person all the time. And that's a characteristic of self. And those kinds of people are the kind of people you read about in Forbes. Those are the kind of people you go to the concerts. Those are the kind of people that, like a Beyonce, practicing heels with corns and toes popping and everything else, but you don't really realize that the work that it takes to practice before you get on stage. So let me show you a little bit about just starting where you are. This was a young man some years ago, very motivated, dedicated, sharing a message of encouragement and still sharing the same message. So ask yourself, when they asked you a while ago, why are you doing that? And you told them because you believed in it. Somewhere along the road, things didn't go, as easy as planned. Then they come back. If you keep doing it, they'll ask you, are you still doing it? And if you're still doing it, you're stronger in posture, stronger in competence, you're stronger in your confidence in your company and your brand and whatever it is that you're doing because you've been going through a period. And I believe that entrepreneurialism, owning your own business, is like buying an internship for a period of time because you're going to learn first before you earn. People don't want to go through the process, though. So if you're willing to go through the process, you want to do what other people aren't willing to do, go to the practice when nobody else will go. Go to the court when nobody else is there. Ask the guy to turn on the light a little bit earlier so you can make a few more calls earlier than everybody else comes in. If you're willing to do that, you'll never know what room will open up for you. So let me share a blast from the past. Throwback Thursday. You're on the Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. We're going to get into it. Check this out, man.
Please welcome the King of Queens recipient, Mr. KeJohnna.
I want to tell you about the 3 P's. This is the way that the 3 P's work. The 3 P's of success. One is presence. Presence is you always have to be ready. You don't know who you meet. You don't know who you see. You don't know what's going to go on that day. So dressing for success, the success that you desire is important. Your presence. There's also your purpose. And everybody say purpose. Purpose is what you believe in, what you feel passionate about. You have something unique that you want to bring to this world, something that you want to do. You don't know where it came from, but you have a purpose. You have to be driven. I like where I am, but there's something that is for me. There's something that is for me, and I know we search for it hard, but we have it. This is a quiet place we have to get in, and this is where you find your purpose. I found my purpose in making sure that I got quiet. I just got still. I got to a place where I looked at all the things I've been through. I looked at all the things that I've done. I looked at all the places I've been. And I said, you know what? All I've been through has prepared me for something. Because we never really know. But my purpose is to make a difference. Use my life to make a difference as others. You get up early in the morning, but you want to you really get up, have yourself some goals. Have yourself some goals attached to your purpose. Whatever it is, find out what it is and stay driven towards it. Do not allow or need people to validate your purpose. Can you say that? Persistently pursue your passion. Every day. All day. All the time. We gotta, have our family time. But you put it in the proper pocket in your toolbox. This is, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. And over time, when you look back, I got somewhere. Man, I got somewhere. My purpose is to make a difference in other people's lives. So that's my purpose, though. You find yours and you stay persistent on it.
This is my award, King of Queens, Maxwell Rank 2010. Awesome, phenomenal event. So honored to see it right here. Making your passion possible.
Just a young man, tenacious, inspired, motivated, encouraged, and unafraid. Unafraid. That was one of my first opportunities to speak. Ebony Barnes, amazing young lady. She offered me the honor to be awarded at the amazing. I think there were like 200-300 people there that day, and to pour into that crowd of people at that time. Just when you're going through, it seems like you're sharing encouragement. When sometimes you need encouragement, but that's when you're willing to do what others aren't willing to do. That's where you're willing to go where others aren't willing to go. And what that message was about persistence, purpose, and passion, man, to be able to continue to put your presence first, right? Get up. You put yourself presentable, right? You put yourself in front with your passion, man. You got to have a passion about what you are going to do and be persistent about it. You got to have the persistency, and you must attach it to your purpose. The why. Is it your kids? Is it your grandkids? Was your dad not the good dad? Was your mom not the good mom? Was your community, man? Did you grow up with roaches? I don't know what it might have been that you say, man, I'm not going to do that. I got to do something better. Maybe there's some stuff going on in your life today. Maybe there's some stuff going on in your family that you want to, maybe there's something going on in your community that you want to drop some money. You want to put some seed into someone's life, and you want to make a difference. And there's some way that you say, you know what, man, I got to do something better for myself. And in order to do something better for ourselves, that means we got to be better to ourselves. Meaning we got to read. We got to be able to go into places where people are that are doing some things that we want to do. Mentorship, some coaches, some leadership classes, some self-development, help books, some YouTube, whatever it is that you need, so you could use the motive. Hopefully you have a self-motivation mode in yourself, but something that inspires you to say, you know what, no more. And you know what, man, I'm better than this. I know I'm better than this. And when you get to a point where you say, I'm better than this, you do better than that. That's the only way it works. Each and every day, man, we get a chance to get up and be better. Each and every day. I hope and pray that in some capacity, in some way, through the consistency of delivering this message in the morning, that you could even witness, not just a passion, not just a consistency, but a consistent elevation of better, more prepared, more polished. Keep getting better, keep meeting more people. A business keeps growing. I can continue to help more people. And I'll tell you the secret: if you continue to help more people, the reciprocal powers that be bless you back in ways you don't even know. Just if you're willing to do the work. I got just a Kobe Bryant moment, Mamba, if you will. And how can you lose a game and go to a party after the game? How could you be behind and go and cheat? You know, I talk to my wife. I tell my wife, I say, I'm a different kind of guy. Yeah, I want for your feet not to touch the ground. I want for you to have what you want to have. And if you don't want to have it today, you could get another one tomorrow. That's the life I want to present to my family. And that what it takes is what it takes. Now, what you may have and your goals and your passion to do whatever it is, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter to what level, doesn't matter to what degree, but it's going to take a passion different than anybody else has had, probably in your circle, because you're looking to do something different than anybody else has done that's in your circle. So how are you going to do the same thing and look for the same thing? I was on a training this morning. I'm sure some mojo. But I was on a training this morning, and the book was I can't remember the author. I'm sorry, misquote me. But what got you here won't get you there. Think about that. Whatever you did to get here, you're here. Now getting there is another step. It's higher. It's harder. It's further. It's more. It hurts. You're already hurting. You got cramp. It's marathon. You want to pull out. Got to sit to the side, get some water, get a break, look at it, figure it out, get back in the game, and win, man. That's the only. Ooh, let them say it in the way that it's said by some of the best speakers in the world. Again, you know, we're here to encourage, motivate, empower, inspire. And again, I just believe that if you're willing to overcome what you've been through, you can get to what you want to get to. Whatever we went through, it was to make you stronger. Only way you get stronger is to do something you haven't done. You lift those weights, you tear the muscle. When the muscle heals, it's stronger. When you go through something and you overcome it, when you come on the other side, you're stronger. Be stronger. Get stronger. Face the deal. Get it done. Do what you got to do. And at the end of the day, guess what? When you continue to help people, the universe blesses you back. My man, Solomon King, all the way around the world, flying planes, all kind of stuff, man. Come pick me up in the jet, man. Let's do something. I'll show you a little bit later. But let's get back to some of the mojo I will about who I'm looking forward to connecting with. Now, this is just, if you will, the video just gives motivation. But we're all looking for those kind of people that say, you know what, I don't care what it takes. I don't care how they stop me. I don't care what I got to face. My family deserves it. I deserve it. I want it. And I'm going to do what it takes to get it. And I'm going to overcome everything. Guess what? Because this is me. So we'll be right back. Check this out.
Whatever happened last week happened last week. You had a second chance of making your life happen today. Who cares of what they think? You make a mistake, you get up. Today's the day you lay the groundwork down. Today's the day you let motherfuckers know you lay them throw down. Roll up your sleeves, you don't give a
No more. No more. No more. No more excuses. No more, I'll start tomorrow. No more, just this once. No more accepting the shortfalls of my own will. No more taking the easy road.
They print money, they don't print time. They don't print opportunities. You can lose money and get it back. You can't get time back. You can't get experiences back. Worship getting your time back with your family. Average people focus on money. The great focus on time, because I can't get my time back.
To win, all you have to do is overcome that moment.
You see people who do big things and you automatically say, that guy's so lucky, she's so lucky. You don't know that. You're assuming that. Going to work every day for 20 years and grinding your ass off and then becoming a multimillionaire, that's not luck. That's action and reaction. Quit using the word luck, quit believing in luck, and start believing in work. Start believing in results that come from your actions.
There's one thing about being in dark places. If you have the courage to stay in them long enough, your eyes will start to adjust to the darkness. Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering, to more pain. If you want to push harder, know this. Your mind quits way before your body does.
Everybody in your life will have a turn back moment. No matter who you are, you're going to have such a period in your life where it seems like it's not working. You're going to have doubts, you're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations and challenges, and everybody has what's called a turn back moment. You always have a moment in your life where the direction you're going, you will have to make a decision to keep going or you turn back. The sad thing is, the average person turns back.
You don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's going to be laid better than this brick that I'm going to lay. And you do that every single day. Soon you have a wall.
You don't have to force yourself or motivate yourself to think negatively, to be depressed, to hate somebody, to want revenge, to want to get back at somebody. Your mind is on automatic. It will do that by itself.
No more bowing down to whatever unhealthy or unproductive thoughts float through my mind. No more waiting for the perfect moment, and no more indecision, and no more lies. No more weakness. No more. Now is the time for strength. And through strength, and through will, and through unwavering discipline, I will become what I want to be. I will become who I want to be. And then, and only then, will I rest and say, no more.
You don't make excuses for the failure, you grieve it. You feel the pain. You don't brush it off, you don't downplay it. You feel the pain and you don't rush to feel better. To get past it, you gotta go through it. You can't go around your failure, you can't go over your failure, you can't go under your failure, you can't ignore your failure. You need to grieve the failure.
I want you to take the craziest dream you ever had. That dream that you were too embarrassed to tell anyone about. And I want you to go after it. I want you to make it a reality. I don't want you to dream, I want you to do. Or I was going to make a decision to step out of the darkness. You see, when you're in that darkness, you want to sit there and wait for the light to come. When you're in that darkness, it feels uncomfortable, but you can't wait and sit in that darkness. The only way out is to step forward, to face your fears, to become your own light.
But momentum requires you always do the next thing to keep the momentum going. And the reason you get yourself in a passionate place is so that you change your life, and the only thing that changes your life is making a decision. So while you're in this passionate state, that's where you make decisions.
And my personal question to you is, why not you? You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can study the plan, you can change your life, you can grow immensely in the next few years, you can make your dreams come true.
People who win figure out reasons why they're going to make it. They understand that that's all fucking noise.
Man, people win because they make their minds up to win. They make their minds up to, man, that's crazy. Why are you doing that? What's this thing you're trying to do? Why don't you got a good thing going over there? Why don't you keep? Because people like to live in comfortability. Comfortability says, man, I'm good. You know what? And what I want people to think about is, what's 10 years from now look like if the same thing stayed the same thing? Price is going up. Right? I don't even get into the thing, because the thing is a thing. Everybody knows the thing. I don't get caught up into the thing, watching the thing on TV about whatever's going on around the world. I make adjustments and then adaptations to come up with solutions to what's coming ahead, so that I can put myself on the other side of that adversity, while the people that look at the adversity watch the wave. And what is that? Staring into the light. While man, you can't do that. We've done that long enough. If you got some gray hair like this, then that means you've been through a few things already. You've experienced a few things. You know a few things. And that right there tells you one of the most major quotes that we all know. And I'm going to bring this to reference right here. So since we got a little age on us, we've had some experience. We've been through some things, right? We've experienced some ups, some downs, some extreme successes, maybe some extreme failures, maybe, and in between. But here we say it all the time: if I only knew then what I know now. But see, we know now what we didn't know then. So the next question to me is, what are we going to do with it? So we just watched that motivation right there. We saw that young man on Throwback Thursday, over a decade ago, shared the same message about persistence and presence and purpose, right? The 7 keys to success. Start now, use what you have, control what you know, complete what you started, execute your plan, stand for something, share your success. Those tenets of success, man, if you embody them, those are the people going to change the world. And those are the people that I'm looking for. And those are the people that you're looking for. And those are the people that make a difference. And only about 3% to 1% of the world is, different to who you're talking to that control the world. What's going on. They seem to not worry about the gas. They seem to not worry. They seem to always figure a way out to come out better. Why is that? Because they're going in rooms where people are sharing information that people don't want to get, because we think we know what we don't know. Stop that right there. We don't know what we don't know. That's a whole other subject. I think I'm going to do a show on that one right there. I got to announce that I'm looking for you. I'm looking for those of you that have the tenacity, the will to win, the open-mindedness to look at a new way to earn income by helping other people. And if you're a helper of other people, it's unlimited. It's unlimited what God could do, especially when you connect with other people that operate in that integrity, the consistency, the commitment, and those kinds of tenets right there. So if you're that kind of person, I like to talk to you. I'd like to invite you to connect with me and my business partners. April 23rd, you could go to right there, successfromhome.online. Register to attend. You receive the information. And if you'd like some more information, you could text 909-686-1698 and text need to know more. Just say that, right? Need to know more. More info. Text more info. We'll get you some more information. And we love to introduce you to a way of earning from home, connecting with others in the industry of network marketing, in the sector of travel. And it's an amazing thing we're doing to help people change their lives, look at another way to earn. But you got to have some tenacity. There's no get rich quick. There's no quick fix. There's none of that. The only thing that there is work and production. And if you are that kind of person, you go to work and you work for work. You on a team. You if you're on a team, you're on a team. That's what we're looking for. I'd love to connect with you. And if you will succeed out there today, get out there, do something different. Make that extra phone call. You say you're gonna make 15 calls a day, make 16. You say you make 20 calls, make 21. Put one more. Then you might find yourself with two more. You might find yourself on a path. You might find yourself in a groove. You might find yourself receiving some calls that you hadn't received. Touch bases, send that email, respond, go to that networking event, connect with the people, do the things that most people are willing to do, so you can have the things that most people won't be deserving to have. Absolutely. What we say here, we don't know what we don't know. So connect and let's grow. The word meister. Absolutely. But man, we're going to get on out here, do the work and grind. Like your family depends on you to win. Those are, as the young man here says, hey, facts. Let's get to it. Get out there and win for your family. Get out there and win for yourself. Get out there and connect with other people. And again, if you get a chance, go over to successfromhome.online, register. That'll take you to Eventbrite. Register to attend. We'll get you some additional information. And we look forward to seeing you. That'll be April 23rd. Got time to prepare. Let's put ourselves on a trajectory for the success that we desire and that our families deserve. Man, it's been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens, man. Let's get out and win. Man, the only thing that works is the work. And if you're willing to do the work that others are willing to do, you will have what others are willing to have.